Yeah, so everything we do in space benefits us here on Earth. First of all, every dollar we spend on space is spent actually right here on Earth in jobs across this country, high-tech jobs that are pretty important to our economy. But also, whether we're talking about our scientific missions of robotic exploration or our human exploration missions, in all of those cases, when we're developing technologies for those missions, those technologies spin off into new products, new industries, new services that we utilize every day. One example that I could point out is the integrated circuit. Many people may not know this, but the first requirements for the integrated circuit came from the Apollo guidance computer. Later on, the defense industry picked up on the integrated circuit, and that's why it went into mass production. But today, integrated circuits are everywhere. They're in the camera right there, they're in my cell phone and computers that we use, and PlayStation and Wii games. They're in almost every type of electronics that we use. In fact, they've been advanced upon many times. So integrated circuit is an example where NASA had this cutting-edge need for human exploration. It was then mass-produced originally by the government, but today almost all the integrated circuits are being used commercially, and the government sector is a pretty small part of the overall market. Another example would be CMOS detectors. The CMOS detectors were developed originally actually for the space science missions. They make up the cameras and the detectors in a lot of our instruments. These are instruments on robotic missions, but these are also instruments that human explorers would use at an asteroid or at Mars. And these same detectors are in the cameras in most of your cell phones. They're in a lot of digital cameras as well. And in fact, today, once again, that market is dominated by commercial applications. So those are just two examples. There are all kinds of others, whether you're talking about global positioning system satellites that were developed by the Air Force and are now in regular use in cars and for navigation here on the Earth and in all kinds of ways. Whether you're talking about biomedical applications, blood flow monitoring devices, artificial hearts, even LASIK eye surgery. The protective armor that keeps our police, firefighters, and military personnel safe was greatly enhanced through space applications. There are a whole host of examples.